Alright, hello there and welcome to another Starfield video. Today we're going to be checking out the Cobalt PR50 by Aiden Watts 3D. So in the past I have been a bit critical of Aiden Watts paid mods because some of them have been a bit yeah. I will say I like the pistol and this wasn't too bad. So this seems to be it's a powerful lightweight 50 caliber sniper rifle. Modified into multiple configurations, 30 different attachments. So it looks interesting. The weapon can be crafted at the industrial workbench like his other mods, but it can occasionally spawn as legendary, which that's quite cool, I suppose. Like, you guys know my take on these kind of weapon mods. Like, I think they should be implemented properly into the game. Should have like a be in the level list, have like a tier system, like advanced, calibrated, stuff like that. Anyway, 300 credits. Let's go check it out, shall we? We will be testing this on Xbox, so yeah, let's go. Alright, we're in game now. Let's go over to the workbench. Where is it? There it is. The Cobalt PR requires 3 aluminum and 2 iron, which we have. Let me grab that real quick. Grab all of my accoutrements. Give me all my resources. I know some people like that, you know, you can just craft the weapons off the bat. I personally would have preferred them to be more, you know. No, we don't want 99 of them, thank you. Alright. Cobalt PR. Let's look. Alright. So 50 caliber rounds, 118 damage, 16 in the mag, 100 fire rate, 110 range, 89 accuracy, 10 mass. So it looks interesting. Alright. Okay, it's got an actual animation. Very nice, fair enough. Nice seeing them animations. See what attachments we got for this bad boy. As we got chrome barrel, fluted barrel, long barrel, tuned barrel. So chrome barrel is actually stability. Okay. I'm gonna go fluted. Optics, we got iron sight, long scope, medium scope, recon, reflex. Got a lot of reflex. Let's check that. We'll check these all. This is our iron sight. Oh, sorry, Cora. All right, that's fair enough. That actually looks quite bit of sway on it, which I suppose it's, well. Let me look. Let me just check something. Photo mode. It's a bullpup, yeah. So it's a bullpup weapon, so the sway should be kind. Well, I suppose. Because it's like a sniper rifle, there is a bit of sway on it. Anyway, let's check the next attachment. Long scope we checked. We'll check medium scope. Okay, medium scope is just your normal scope. Over it just has like a really long Picatinny rail. Recon scope. Recon scope will mark targets. Yep, like so. And then we have reflex sight. All right. That doesn't look like a reflex sight to me. It looks like we're missing something. Alright, did I do something? Because I could have swore I saw them initially. Maybe back on the long sight. Alright, well, this is the time of the mod where Crimson says the famous lines, test your mod, especially on Xbox. Alright, so them scopes don't actually work. The only one that does is these two. Zero Oprix. Oprix? Alright, that looks okay, I guess. And then we have a dot. I will say I've just spotted that one is arrow. It's kind of... Alright, there's no dot. Lovely. Phenomenal mod, 10 out of 10. I will say that's kind of annoying though, because I actually was liking how this mod looked. We'll go medium scope. So muzzle, got a compensator, a muzzle brake, or a suppressor. We'll go muzzle brake. Grip and stock, we got standard or tactical. We'll go tactical. Magazine. Armor piercing, large mag, penetrator rounds, standard or tactical. Interesting, interesting. And then internals, we've got heavy bolt, which decreases fire rate but increases damage. 120. Reinforced internals, boosting damage output. Tuned gas port. Okay, we'll go reinforced internals. Receiver, we can go 4-round burst, fully automatic rapid fire, 2-round burst. Quality. Hey, we've got a quality system. Good job. Good job. All right, so we will... Yeah, we'll put it at that one. No skins. I kind of wish there was skins. I'm going to build a second one of these just to... Just because I want to test some stuff. I want to use like a full auto version. So I will say... Obviously, it's got some issues with the lack of stuff, like the lack of the scopes not working and stuff. I do think the weapon itself looks quite cool. Now I will say, we'll do. Is there a short barrel? What if I wanted a short barrel? I'll do chrome. I will say, I kind of wish that we'll do compensator. I kind of wish the mod author would have added like some skins to it, because I feel like the base version of it looks a bit... So fully automatic rapid fire. All right, and then we'll put that quality up. All right, so let's go and let's actually see what's the full auto is like. Let me put you there and put you there. I feel like this is going to be slightly powerful. All right, so we're going to go to our usual spot. We will be right back. All right, so I'm just on PC right now just because I was spawning in some ammo and stuff. And it seems like the sights don't work on PC either, so it's not just an Xbox specific thing. Just wanted to let you guys know that how did QA miss this? I have no other mods enabled before people say, oh, it's one of your mods, you idiot. It's completely vanilla. I don't know how QA fixed it. I don't know how they missed it. And like realistically, I don't know how the mod author missed it necessarily. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know of this. Anyway, back to the normal video. Alright, so we are now at our usual spot where we do the shooty bang bang. We're playing on normal difficulty just to test. We'll probably bump up the difficulty in a minute. Let's see how it operates. It's a sniper rifle. Actually, let me jump up here. Oh, wrong button. Oh, that was an explosion.
This should be fun.
All have goddamn shields. Oh. Light him up, Cora, light him up. So I will say, it does decent damage. Obviously, there's a lot of shielded enemies, so it's kind of harder to test it. Accuracy is quite good. Follow-up shots are very easy to do because the recoil is like quite minimal. Like, I think if mod author fixes the sight, like in its current situation, I would like some skins for it potentially and add it to the level list. And honestly, I quite like this sniper rifle. I think it's one of the mod author's best weapons so far. Now, in its current state, I do think it's worth more along the lines of maybe like 200 credits. I feel like with weapon mods, like 200 credits is kind of like the starting point, and like if you add like a quest or like you have multiple skins and stuff and like it's in like the levels, and then you can maybe add a little bit more. But even then, even that's just an opinion piece. Like you guys might be more than content paying 300, you know, or more. Let's see how this works. Hi there. I had a feeling this version was going to be kind of powerful. Yeah, okay, baby Jesus. All right, I'm going to pop the difficulty up to... We're going to put the enemy damage on extreme, which means I will do... No, I'm going to put my damage on extreme, which means I will do a little damage. I'm going to put the enemy damage on normal. That just... Basically, all that means is that the enemies won't be able to one-shot me, but I will be doing extreme level damage. Just because I have a feeling this is going to be broken. See, the thing is the mod author tried to kind of tweak it a little bit. They said like, oh, it's like smaller grain bullets and all that, but I have a feeling this thing is going to be absolutely not dog water. Oh yeah, okay. Well, obviously, the main thing I suppose that's kind of keeping it somewhat balanced is the fact that it has a smaller mag. But as you can see, this thing... It's not that it does like a whole lot of damage per se. It's more so the fire rate tied with it. My opinion, I think maybe a little bit too powerful. Maybe. Didn't want to stream, like if we swap, let me swap back to the other one real quick and we'll kind of... Like, I will say, it's balanced. This one is balanced very well. Excuse me. The single shot version is balanced quite well for extreme, in my opinion. He says as he hits an enemy 20 times, he misses. Hello. Now the other one... maybe it could be tweaked a little bit. Yeah. And again, just an opinion. Like, you guys can disagree with me. That's perfectly fine. I just kind of like... I like everything to be balanced in the same state as vanilla. Now, I will say, the extreme difficulty, while, yeah, it's an interesting challenge, I don't really enjoy extreme because it's very bullet spongy. Now, if you had, like, a mod that kind of was to overhaul the damage and stuff, maybe. But you'd also probably need a patch. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think it's a really cool weapon. Fix your issues. You can't lower the price, I don't think, because of what it is. Just maybe get some skins in. Like, I know I've been critical of the mod author because of some of their stuff seems kind of cash grabby, kind of slop. This is definitely not the case, and I do like that. They're kind of moving in the direction that I would appreciate. I will say, work on by default. Actually, let me see. Does it? Yeah, by default, I would work on making it in line with the other weapons, like advanced, advanced. You know, what is the tiering? It's like advanced, superior, stuff like that. get in the levels, get your weapons in the level system so you can buy them. You can still have them craftable. That's perfectly fine. Like, that's, I suppose, an alternative. But just get them in the loot system so you can purchase them. And enemies can drop them. The mod author does say, like, that it can be dropped as a legendary. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I have no way of knowing how to test that. I'm going to just assume the mod author is telling the truth. Because who would lie to us on the internet, am I right? No, I'm sorry. But yeah. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.